over on Instagram, apparently there's this thing about how people are hating on girls wearing Lorax costumes. I don't know why. They're like, oh yeah, you're the most basic, annoying, you're the most basic annoying girl. You know how the unfunny popular girls be running around this wearing a Lorax costume. Everyone's like, hey, they're wearing a Lorax costume. First of all, if this was happening, if I were to believe this was happening, and I'm not an expert on popular girls except for that one time when I was chased by the press, competed in the space race against their allies, and had to fight the fake news media, and then COVID happened, and et cetera, et cetera. Had cheerleader, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff happened back in 2019, 2020. So other than that, one thing in which, I think it's really interesting how SSA, despite all the negative pressure and effect and press and all of our disadvantages at like not being on social media, having to actually support a cell phone ban, which I have never supported before and never supported since, in order to go against it, right? Not being on social media, not being really popular or anything, and yet we still made it. We still stagnated in spite, being like 1.5, 2 years younger than everyone else in the class, which is really important. But anyway, I digress. That's like my one, I guess, experience thing there. Okay, but time has changed, right? The time of SSA battling the Visco kids is over. Okay, Visco is dead. Okay, I think it's really funny that one of our great battles, basically prehistoric nowadays, it was us basically going to in a space war against a Visco girl. But that day is over. That day is cooked. It's done. It's over. Okay. A new strain of popular girls has risen, and we don't know who they are. We're not an expert on them. But we do want to become an expert. So guys, go apply at thetechboy.org/team. We'll interview you guys. It's great, and then we'll become experts probably after Halloween because we spent thousands of dollars actually on advertisements, including things across Tomball High School and other high schools, and in Instagram and stuff like that, to get people, and only 2 people signed up, and no one signed up for it anyway. I think, but I have invested money, and I'm asking you guys, I'll put it in the comments before, to invest money in a much bigger and better cause than the Tech Boy media. And that's the campaign is over. I'm not really sure here, but the Tomball TVSUA Club wants to go to AmFest. I contributed. Make sure you guys contribute there as well. Hopefully, you guys, hopefully they can go over to the conference. It would be really great for them. Hopefully, they have a nice, fun time. I'm not paid by them. If I was paid by them, obviously they'd be on the show, which they are not. In fact, I ran ads in their paper, and no one saw them. So I'm obviously not paid by them. I'm just trying to do something nice for them, something that's bigger and better and more important than this company as of right now. It'd be really great for them to go over to the conference. That'd be great. So I'll clip this, put this on Instagram, and make sure you guys put and the link is in the description below. So actually, maybe I can put it in the comments, but no one's watching right now. Anyway, speaking of, what were we talking about? Oh yes, the popular girls on Instagram are apparently getting roasted for wearing Lorax costumes. Now I have 2 claims to make. One, this isn't happening. I haven't seen anyone wearing a Lorax costume. In fact, I haven't seen anyone wearing one costume ever. Okay, this thing was starting back in September, so I mean, people are apparently talking about this. No one is wearing a Lorax costume. In fact, the only person I saw wearing a Lorax costume was some guy going into a college girl's dorm and pretending to be the Lorax. And then they laughed, and he got millions of views. I mean, it's almost as bad as that guy who runs around with a freaking teddy bear and yells at baristas. It's a real thing. He runs around with the teddy bear. He picks up the teddy bear. He's like, hey, guys, you're so pretty. Can I get your number? It's ridiculous. It's unjobbed behavior. That's what it is. He has no job. He has no life, but apparently he's making all kinds of money. So my first claim is no one is wearing the Lorax costume. You are making this up. My second claim is, even in this hypothetical world, if they're wearing the Lorax costume, what's wrong with the Lorax costume? I mean, sure, he's an environmental communist, but I mean, other than that, it's fine. It's fine. You can wear the Lorax costume. Why are you dunking on them for? Okay, it's like trying to dunk on that girl from the Lemonade Mouth thing. Sure, I'll dunk on her. I'm sure I'm paying for her impeachment, but I mean, this is podcast. This is for entertainment value. And also, I need to say stuff like that so people actually watch. But I mean, no one's running around here being like, hey, yeah, guys, you stupid girls wearing the Lorax costumes, you stupid girls, you. Like, what is wrong with these Instagram commenters? Such a shame. Oh, also, third claim, Halloween is definitely and obviously a psyop set up by candy companies to get people to buy candy. Halloween does not exist. It doesn't. I'm sorry. No one has ever knocked on our door to trick or treat. Ever. Okay, never hasn't happened. Not once. Not once. Never have I seen anyone walk down the street in a costume on Halloween. I've never even seen anyone do it. I've never even met anyone who's actually trick or treated. I've never even seen anyone do it. Okay, hey guys, maybe it was I've seen people do like decorations for it, but have you even actually seen a teen go outside or a kid go outside and go beg for candy on some person's doorstep? Have any of you seen it in real life? Not on the internet. They could be acting. They could be videos. They could be solar generated for all we know. Okay, this is obviously a psyop set up by the candy companies to get you to buy candy, and then no one shows up, and you're, well, we have all this candy, you can eat it for Christmas or whatever. Okay, think about this. Thanksgiving. I've been to a Thanksgiving celebration before. Everyone knows Thanksgiving exists. There's a Thanksgiving episode on Adventures in Odyssey. Technically there's a Halloween episode, but that's from the 80s. There's obviously Christmas exists. We know Christmas exists. We go to Christmas parties, etc. But has anyone ever seen anyone trick or treat? That's all I'm asking here. And speaking of this, obviously fictional, obviously made up holiday that doesn't exist. The people are going around. This comes up every time. Every time in October, people on Christian YouTube be like, "Hey guys, should your kids celebrate Halloween? Because it's demonic." And now I'm going to counter that by saying, one, it's not demonic because it doesn't exist. But if we're going to pretend that the holiday known as Halloween exists, I do not think that walking around in a Spider-Man costume and begging for candy is demonic. So like what? If he did it on October 29th, it's perfectly fine. But if he did it on October 31st, well, it's horrible. Call in the angels. Call in the National Guard. Now, he's not going to do it on October 29th, and he's not going to do it on the 31st because it didn't happen, it doesn't exist, and it's a psyop. But if he did, it would happen. Like, does anyone think that girls running around in Lorax costumes is satanic and evil? Other than the stupid Instagram commenters, which Politico should go investigate. Yes, Politico, please go investigate them. It'd be really funny. I actually want to see Politico go investigate Instagram commenters. It'd be really funny.